is a TV production. Your only island TV channel.
Good day everyone, Christine Grace R. Sulamilio, 19, representing grade 11 ABM. As I walk through the road, nature is so beautiful, it blows in your mind. You can lose yourself or you can find yourself at the same time. The trees let go their leaves, the fresh air we breathe, the sunshine, mountains, birds chirping, colors whirling, skies, but there's no holding on to that kind of beauty, where no human has ever been, an imaginary where every part of the nature is cherished, simply because it exists. A degree in environmental studies, opening their doors and careers, focus on conversation, alternative energy, source, policy, making, concluding, and research. Environmental advocates can be found working in academia, non-profits, that government, and private sector. Once again, Christine Grace R. Sulamilio, 19, representing grade 11 ABM.
Gender awareness and understanding of the differences in roles and relations between men and women, especially in the workplace. It is important to continuously raise gender awareness and understanding among government officials and in general. Gender awareness is understanding that there are socially determined differences men and women based on learned behavior. This affects their ability to access and control assets.
In ancient Greek mythology, humans were originally created with 4 legs, 4 arms, and a head with 2 faces. These double humans were either made out of both parts male, both parts female, or 1 part male and 1 part female. We were happy, too much happy that Zeus feared people might forget to worship him. So, he split them into 2 different beings, meaning each beings would have to spend their life in search of their other half. These are called soulmates. Love is the most powerful thing in the universe. There's no shape, there's no gender, and there's no face, but love is love. Color, height, and identity. For years, people thought that this would separate us. I beg to disagree. Over the years, freedom was so controversial. What does it truly mean for us? Where is the line that should separate us? Or is there any line that should separate us?
As a member of LGBTQIA+, I would like to spread awareness.
We are safe, diverse, and we are all human beings created by God. I'm Suchi, Paloma, 21 years old, representing grade 12 Humanities and Social Sciences.
Over the past few years, we all stuck in a cage of fear. Fear of death, fear of living, and fear of losing everything. COVID-19 stopped us from seizing our lives. We all know that health is wealth. However, in some instances, health is way too expensive. Checkups, medicines, and other things that are needed to support our lives is such an obstacle that we need to get through. For some indigenous people, sometimes they do misinterpret or mislead some sickness or disease, linking it with their beliefs of something or someone. But this is not a hindrance to show respect with what they stand for. We know that most of the indigenous people are less obligated with the health support. That's why I am with their voices. This advocacy will help the indigenous people to maintain their health, promote knowledge to prevent some diseases, and have a stable and better lifestyle. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live in.
I am Alshamar M. Rajab, proudly representing the grades of Humanities and Social Sciences, together with Technical, Vocational, and Livelihood. Happy Isabela!
Lost, abused, abandoned, and neglected are stray animals.
Cats and dogs depend on humans for their everyday needs. Food, water, shelter, veterinary care, lab, and more. Yet, there are an estimated 100,000s of dogs and countless cats across the Philippines have no guardian to care for them. Let them a warm, comfortable place to curl up at night. Cats and dogs often suffer and die after getting hit by cars, being attacked by other animals, succumbing to extreme temperature, starving, contracting contagious disease, and facing other dangers. Many stray animals are poisoned, shot, mutilated, tortured, set on fire, or killed in other cruel ways. Often admission shelters accept every animal in need, caring for them and keeping them safe, warm, fed, and loved. But because there are so many homeless animals and not enough good homes for them all, many have to be euthanized. Animal homeless is a complex crisis.
Environmental awareness helps us to understand the consequences of our action and how we can avoid causing harm to the environment. Leads to positive change like a more efficient use of a resources, less waste production. And cleaner air and water. We are aware of our environment, environmental issues, and ways by which we can initiate to save our environment. All of us must take a pledge to save the environment so that we can live a healthy and peaceful life in the future. Jiman M. Rakam, representing Grade 12 STEM.
Hi everyone, I'm Gracie May Oliveras, 18 from Universal College Foundation of Southeast Asia and the Pacific, and I am representing Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics 11. I am advocating teenage pregnancy awareness through sex education. Since about 2007, many developed countries have experienced striking falls in rates of teenage pregnancy and abortion. Why these falls have experienced in so many countries and still remains a puzzle.
One potential explanation is that public policy intervention in the area of sex education and related sexual health services have played a significant role.
An alternative possibility is that reducing teen pregnancy are the result of some other, more general, or perhaps indirectly affected sexual behavior among young people. Reducing adolescent rate is a very important policy outcome in many countries, partly because of high economic costs that early childbearing can cause negative effect both to the teenager, offspring, and the wider society. Let us prevent teenage pregnancy from spreading wider and wider. Let us be heard that it is not about creating family at a young age that will set us free from poverty and hunger, but it will only worsen our life situation. Let our voices and concerns be heard, not only to save teenagers, but also the society, the nation, and the whole wide world.
Actions against hunger. As a new generation, take it right in the future. The most issues are going rampant and affecting individual health and development. Nowadays, the most younger individuality are already working to survive their everyday food to feed their stomach. Solution to malnutrition is our integrated approach to at least lessen the struggle of someone, especially a child, to get safe from acute malnutrition and to find solution using nutrition strategy, which approach combine assessments of nutritional status of children and preventions of all form malnutrition. We are looking forward to a bright smile, which children will have on their face and can be seen on their eyes. We shall move and share our sympathy to those who are left behind and offer our hands to help them stand so we will have a brighter future. Again, my name is Alkamar M. Mohammed, representing Science, Technical Engineering, Mathematics.
Buenos dias, assalamu alaikum. Serenity and peace will surely attain here in Basilan.
Tourism helps evolve a community's culture and traditions to reduce poverty and equality. I wanted to increase the growth of Basilan by showing them that we have a wonderful place where there are more tourist spots. Having the chance to be the representative of Bachelor of Elementary Education made my consciousness more driven to show how beautiful our place is, not only as a top tourist destination, being rich in history, natural wonders, and cultural traditions that encourage unity in the face of diversity. This advocacy will always be worth the time and effort to uplift our travel and tourism industry.
You are a beauty queen. You have a bigger voice. I have the stage. I have a very big platform. And I have the stage to influence the people. I Esperanza Ruiz, proudly representing Bachelor of Elementary Education.
Bilang dambua amanme estudyante criminology sa Universal College Foundation of Southeast Asia and the Pacific Incorporated. Pakalehon biku si plataforma ko inin bangsa ingge in kahapan pag-iskulin. Mo ako si kaam ngampen tudyo kalampungan duk kahapan sin pag-iskul me lahat ko aalor kabengbeng. Dumain ni hadja si hap ka ilumannen sa sampay si atawakan si pamilya lamma ka ilumannen. Boote biko in Universal College Foundation of Southeast Asia and the Pacific Incorporated si kauman yene gay makagees magpangiskul. Dumain ni hadja si lahat ko sampay si lahat atawakan si kauman saddi magkalagihan me pangiskul. Atawakan kalagihante pangiskuli.
Good day everyone. Grizel Jean Efegilas, 17, representing grade 11, TVN. When I was young, I had the experience of selling tin and tin so that I could have more value when I wanted to eat. Life was very difficult then. I had many dreams in life, and it was one of those things when I ran into many people. I did not expect that one of my dreams will come true, even if I'm not as smart as others. At least I did my best to fight for it. In life, it's not always the beautiful ones that teach a good lesson. It's not always the sweet experience that give us the most beautiful experience. Sometimes, the kindness, the most ugly, when you look back, there are also beautiful experiences that I got. And it's okay to do through that to go all that. Not always we can expect that our decision in life will always be a good or right, but all that will teach and make our present and the future better. Once again, Grizel Jean Efegilas, 17, representing grade 11, TVL.
Our natural world is under more threats than ever. Nature advocacy pledges to enhance publicly awareness of today's critically important environmental issues. Educate people to make conscious, eco-friendly decisions and lifestyle choices. We work closely with educators, influencers, conservation, NGOs, volunteers, and government organizations to raise awareness about these issues and inspire educate next generation conservation leaders and support on-the-ground conservation works by organizing volunteering and fundraising initiatives.
representing grade 11 Civil.
It is quite natural in human being that the stronger always tries to dominate the weaker one. This has always been the mindset of aggression. That's why there is a growing universal issue of bullying. Bullying, an aggressive sort of human behavior. It manifests itself in multiple ways and is happening in various walks of life. Just like the other member of the society, I, myself, experienced being bullied at school, at our community, and the like. I've been called names like itum, negro, and even compared with dark-colored things. All this because of my dark-colored skin. I experienced being left out in every group activity because of my socioeconomic status. I experienced being mocked because I choose to excel academically. Bullying is not limited to one person. With all the experiences I have mentioned, I know many are those who experience such, or even worse. For bullying is not limited to one individual segment of society or community. It is echoed worldwide. Bullying is a domineering issue that is highly sensitive and needed to put attention with. The effect on bullying is so serious that it cannot only make one person discouraged about life, but also it can lead to some mental health issue, depression, phobia, suicidal ideation, and many more. Luckily, we already have this anti-bullying act that aims to protect everyone, especially those who are in elementary and in secondary school.
These days, our body has come to be one of the pillars of beauty, in which, as a result, people make funny standards about body types. This is the reason why they tend to condemn another people's image, especially their weight. It is known that it's not only the teenagers who have been shamed for the way their body look. Criticism knows no age. Apparently, some people believe that if you'd point out their weight and humiliate them, they will be motivated to change their looks. But that's a big no. That's not exactly what happens behind closed doors. The effects may lead them to isolation, low self-esteem and confidence, anorexia or eating disorder, poor mental health, depression, and even worse, suicide. Now, take a look at yourself. Your body is exquisite. Look at those body hairs that gives definition to your skin, your unique curves, your skin tone that matches the color of your eyes, your height, and everything about you. Our differences and quirks are what make every one of us unique. This is a reminder that we are perfectly flawed. Let's stop body shaming. We are beautiful. You are beautiful. I am beautiful.
Prejudice, humiliation, rejection, stigma. We were told not to speak, to see, and to hear. Dictated on where we should stand in the society. But now, it's time for us to set free.
For centuries, social structure has been firmly conceptualized for all genders.
When men go out to earn bread and butter, women needed to stay inside their homes to take care of all, and the LGBTQ community has been a subject to discrimination.
Today, we are constantly working on changing this perception, slowly but steadily. People should enjoy the same privileges and become more aware of their rights.
Men can perform their duties and be vulnerable emotionally at the same time. They are not weak, they are human. Women can step forward, get educated, and pursue their passion. LGBTQ people can be successful in their career to help the country to grow economically. Whatever your gender is, each of us is creating milestones that are changing society. We should support each other, for no matter what our gender orientation and preference is, you are you.
We cry and we suffer. You know the moment when you're lying in your bed and get hit by a huge wave of loneliness? You overthink, and the only thing you could do is to sit and be drowned by your thoughts. You scream endlessly, and you thought nobody else will listen. You hurt yourself and you think nobody cares. You slam the door and you think nobody will see. You're alone, maybe. Assignments, tasks, or the equations you can answers. You seek for validations. Of course, you work hard and gain nothing. Essays with repetitive words. Your loaded bag, your heart's broken. Your family never asks, nor your friends. And it's not easy, and it's not good. But it's okay to feel what you are feeling, to cry out all your pain. It's okay to be mad, to be sad, to be vulnerable. Remember, vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage. Truth and courage aren't always comfortable, but they never weakness. You gotta keep going and moving. You gotta rise up every day. You gotta recover. You think you're alone? You're not. You are seen. You are valid. There is hope even when your brain tells you there isn't. There is hope. Lastly, I would like to leave a noteworthy quotations. Mental health problems don't define on who you are. They are something you experience. You walk in the rain and you feel the rain. But importantly, you are not the rain. You are a survivor that will continue to survive. You are a warrior that will continue to fight. You're strong, and those challenges prove you that you're even stronger. You are worthy of a good life, and you can do it.
Child learning refers to the process by which children acquire new knowledge, skills, behaviors, and attitudes through experience, observation, and instruction. This process begins at birth and continues throughout childhood and into adolescence. Child learning is a complex and dynamic process that involves multiple factors, including genetic predispositions, environmental influences, cultural and context, and individual differences. Effective child learning requires the engagement of all senses, including visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and tactile experiences. It also involves active participation, motivation, and feedback. Parents, caregivers, teachers, and other adults play an important role in supporting and facilitating child learning. They can provide a stimulating and nurturing environment, offer positive reinforcement and encouragement, and provide opportunities for exploration and discovery.
Good morning, everyone. We're here at Barangay Baluno, where the dam side of Isabela City is located. Now, come with me and let's see how a lot of garbages is being thrown here every day.
I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down.
Garbages are being disposed here almost 6 feet tall. Taller than a human person or a normal height of a person. Most of the garbages here are mostly plastic. Some of them even though animals can be disposable that some plastics are now we're here.
Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Break down. Only alone I will cry out now. You'll never see what's hiding out. Hiding out deep down.
Aiming for the proper segregation of our waste. Out here representing Great Salt ABM.
Isa TV production. Your only island TV channel.